All right. Welcome to, what is this, session 20?
18.
18. Okay, I'm now getting ahead of myself rather than behind. Felonies of Faith of the Dark Heresy campaign, or wait, the other way around. Oh man, my head is not in the game today. Sorry. We left off with most of the player characters in a briefing room office making plans about everything, while Kieran snuck off. Oh, we lost someone from the call.
No, a while back. I think it was a brief hiccup from somebody.
All right.
Yeah, mine got dropped.
Oh, okay. Tyrion snuck off to go observe Dyla and Grace, and then Dyla would be heading back while Grace slept in the barracks. Tyrion left Anne in the briefing room, and nope. What was that?
I said sorry.
For what?
Coughing.
Okay, I didn't even realize. And Dyla would eventually return to the briefing room. I was typing furiously.
That's me.
So, Dyla's return. Sorry, what?
I can mute my mic if I'm typing.
Okay.
If you'd like.
Oh, yeah, if you're making a lot of background noise, please do mute your mic. Just remember to turn them back on before you try to talk. And so Dyla's returned to the briefing room.
Welcome back, Specialist.
She'll give Lynn a half-hearted salute. It's obvious that she's not too keen on military etiquette.
Before we proceed on our little task, we should find out everything about this base, what the resources are, and everyone else in charge here.
She'll just sort of have her mouth agape for a moment as you say that, and she'll say, you probably want to speak to Lieutenant Commander Philip Bryce then. He's the one in charge here.
We've already spoke with Bryce.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that wasn't too helpful, was it?
Not at the moment, no.
She'll just look around you lot in the room.
Right, you aren't here for my briefing. Lena's going to basically repeat what she said her initial plan to flank around and try to find where the Medusas are above the pit to take them out.
Okay. And just refresh my memory. Let me zoom out. Just show me with the arrow what your path and plan of attack was.
Basically to work our way up the side of the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Probably set up a temporary base here and work our way over towards the Medusas. Trying to avoid as much resistance as possible and try to engage them with guerrilla action when we can.
Okay. And that's what you'll be recommending to Dyla?
Yes, we'll need a guide.
Dyla looks a little anxious about that, and she'll say, I'm guessing you mean me.
Well, we do need someone more familiar with the territory than us.
Just my fucking luck. She'll remark to herself as she turns away from looking at Lynn and sort of glances off at the wall.
I kind of want to be snarky with Lynn here and ask Vern, remind me again, Vern, how many people have we lost under my command again? That's right, 0.
Except how many people have you had under your command?
It's irrelevant.
That was out of character.
I know.
But is Lynn going to try something to coerce Dyla to be more cooperative, or?
I think she'll say that. It's what Lynn would say, so she says that to Vern.
I think that'll be a charm roll, I think.
I'm gonna faith that. I really don't want to waste faith, but...
Okay. Well, that kind of sucked. But Dyla will just kind of roll her eyes at Lynn, saying, "Yeah, no. See, I work alone. You know, they've tried putting me in teams. I don't work well with teams. You want to give me orders? I'll follow them as long as those orders don't involve babysitting."
We don't plan to have you babysit us, nor do we plan to hinder you or your skills. In fact, it's probably your skills that would be very useful, where we can send you out on your own in front of us to tell us what's going on from your point of view.
Does this mean I'm going to have to be, like, talking all the time to you on microbeads or something?
You can always report back.
She'll look around the group again and say, "Well, don't you have to clear this with Bryce first?"
No. No, we don't.
Shit. Yeah. Fuck. And how many of you are, she motions with her hands, making the eye symbol.
Lynn's just going to casually raise her hand, but kind of look at her like, how do you know?
Nobody's noticed someone is missing.
No, I think they notice. It's just a question of if they care. Sorry. But she'll say the one who... I don't know her name. She followed Grace and I. She showed me her badge.
Lynn is going to take her raised hand and just put it over her face.
Face palm?
Yeah.
Tyrion. Yeah, okay. Tyrion showed me her badge. I'm guessing she wasn't supposed to?
It's fine.
Well, nothing we can do.
But we're all Inquisition.
Sorry, what was that, Jess and then Joe?
Oh, just her muttering to herself.
Sorry, what did Jess say?
But yes, we're all Inquisition.
Okay, and then Joe, you muttered what?
Just muttered nothing. Just.
Yeah, but if your character is muttering something in character, the GM needs to know.
Sorry. I actually forgot what it was now.
Okay.
But it really just wasn't anything important.
Okay. All right. Well, Dyla will be just kind of frustrated at the moment and say, you know, I was heading back out in the field anyway. Do you guys want me to wait for you, or can I just get out there again and do what I do?
Lynn's gonna glance at Vern for his answer.
Well, out of character, I don't really know, but I really don't know.
You're kind of sleep deprived right now, Frosty?
Slightly. But, I mean, I don't know if we should let her, go on by herself at the moment. I mean, our plan kind of hinges on her leading us to the, as closer.
If you like, I could go with her.
Oh.
We could.
I think, just a quick question. Haley pretty much always wears her mask when she's out in the field, right? She only takes it off in the shrine?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jess.
Well, I mean, we still need some more time to check out everything here, so... It might be good to have her wait.
Harm letting her go and do her rounds, as it were.
Okay, Haley, you have tech use. Give me an intelligence roll.
We'd still need to have her set up for our comms.
That's exactly actually what I was going to suggest. Do you want to fake that? Okay. So with a fate point, Haley, you'll be able to commune with the machine spirit and reconfigure her Dila's microbeam to be on a secure channel with your microbeam network.
There you go. And it should be safe.
What do I say to Bryce and the other, like, what if Command shows up and starts asking where little old me is?
Well, you let us handle that.
Okay, well, I'm going to be real fucking pissed if you guys get me executed for treason.
Oh, you won't be.
Yeah, sure. She'll sling her sniper rifle over her shoulder, grab her packs of ammo, and start heading out unless any of you stop her.
Treason, that reminds me.
Sorry, what was that?
Isn't there a commissar on the base?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're asking her about that.
No, she's
yeah,
just asking the room.
Oh, she's just asking people?
No, she's just saying that out loud, so if she heard, she'd probably stop.
Okay, yeah. So Dahlia will stop at the door when the mention of the commissar comes up. Give me another charm roll. Dahlia will just give Lynn the most sadistic kind of passive sadistic kind of smile of just you wait. And she'll say he's probably out in the yard right now. You should probably go say hello. She'll leave before you can respond.
And Lynn, of course, will be hot on her tail to go find him in the yard.
Ooh, I want to meet this guy.
I had a distinct feeling we're going to see the Commisar and he's just going 1 execution, 2 execution, 3 execution.
Execution for you and you and you.
You're missing the laughter between 1 execution. Yeah, exactly.
Or he's Oprah Winfrey and he says, execution for you and you and you.
Execution is magic.
So true.
We come out, he just had a huge body of dead people drinking tea. That was a good day's worth of executions. Time to start on the afternoon.
Yeah, well, you guys joke, except that's exactly what's going on.
We know. That's why we make jokes.
I'm the only one that's aware of this fact in character, and I'm pretty sure I'd be, after hearing that, running back to the room to find it half empty.
Okay, well, no, you're speedy, so you know what? Everybody will meet Tyrion in the hallway.
Huh. Where the fuck were you?
Okay. If she sees her, the first thing she's going to turn around and say, okay, Dale, you need to be careful with that thing.
How did you know it was me?
You should consider the fact that we know it is you to be even more reason why you need to be more careful with your actions.
She nods. But we may have a problem.
What problem?
Well, I may have overheard some of the soldiers talking about the Commisar and how he is killing lots of people.
Define
Well,
lots
that's
of
what
people.
Commissars do.
Kill lots of people.
It's part of the job description. We're talking like 10.
For instance, I overheard that he may have killed 750 of the people we thought we were going to have on our store. I don't know that. He killed 750 people and seems to be doing it left and right.
Are there even 750 people in this base?
Soldiers. Because killing people, it could mean killing heretics or killing civilians.
Right. She'd be like,
soldiers.
He's killing soldiers in large numbers of them.
That number sound. How many soldiers were there again in this base?
None of you actually got that information.
Well,
yeah, but we were told it was still like a platoon size, and that's quite a lot of soldiers. Or company size, and that's still quite a lot of soldiers.
Well, not if I told you he may have killed 750 soldiers.
Then we'll just take a deep breath, turn on our heels, and storm out the door.
Okay, I'm following.
Yeah, we gotta put an end to this.
Jess, what's the name of a person in the military who handles paperwork and is of a lower rank than a lieutenant? Yep. There you are.
It depends, because, I mean, a lot of times, Munitorum, it might default for 40k to the Departamento Munitorum personnel. So you could just have the Munitorum Quasitor there, who's the paperwork handler.
Munitorum what? Sorry? I'm just going to put the word adept, I think, because I don't know what the hell a Quasitor is. What is a Quasitor?
Like, I think similar to a, kind of like a mixture of a scribe and a quartermaster.
Well, would he be of a higher rank or a lower rank?
Lower rank, probably.
Okay, well then I will use that name, okay. Okay, so is everybody heading out into the field, or?
I'm gonna go talk to Talia since we're not under the ever watchful eye of Micaiah.
Is anyone holding back that would be able to stop Tyrion and Talia from chatting, or is everybody else heading outside?
Oh, Lynn's storming out like a stormtrooper.
Okay, so Lynn's heading out.
Lynn.
Vern, move your icon then. Joe, what did you say?
I was already hanging back trying to talk to her.
Oh, so both of you are now hanging back in the room with Talia. So she's going to feel kind of pinned between the two of you. And she's just going to cross her arms and glance back and forth.
Oh, there you are. Where'd you go running off to?
Doing my job. She doesn't say anything else to you.
Talia just going to say, are we going to go out with the rest of them or what?
We can if you like.
Well, what I'd like is quite a lot different from what I've got to do. So, you guys are in charge of my fate here. What the hell am I doing?
Kieran is going to ask her, I know you're not happy with Mikaisen, and I know things in the past haven't been going well, but are you all right?
Might be one of the worst questions to ask.
Go ahead and roll a, do you have inquiry?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll it.
I can't charm her into telling me?
That wasn't a very charming way of phrasing it. So.
Okay. I'm going to roll a 1. I just feel it.
Besides, your charm and your inquiry are the exact same DC anyway.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
okay.
That's not
I guess it doesn't matter.
Are you going to fake that or not bother?
No. I know she appears to be looking better than she did, but...
Well, her response to you will be, well, let's save the people on this planet, and then you can ask me how I'm doing.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's heartwarming that you guys care so much, but to just tell you both the truth, I don't know if I can trust either of you, considering how long you've been working for Mikaisen, so let's just go out there and do what we got to do.
Kieran is going to look clearly hurt by what you just said and not say another word and walk out of the room.
Haley, you're now alone with Talia. Are you going to do anything else?
Trust me, I don't like working with this guy. I don't really like working with this guy as much as you think. Unfortunately, some things need to be done.
I know all too well that some things that aren't too fun or pretty need to be done, but serving someone like Mikaisen, I don't know if that needs to be done.
Well, I haven't found anything else yet.
You got a pretty big brain on you. I'm sure you'll be able to think of something. She's getting kind of snarky, eh?
She whips off the mask. It just seems to be Mikaisen. Hi, guys! I've been telling you all along!
Well, we should probably catch up with the group then.
Yeah. She's taken Haley's sarcasm and turned it upon her.
How's it feel?
Take your own medicine.
Sorry.
How's it feel to no longer be the only sassy one now, Haley?
Sarcasm.
Sorry, I think Jess was saying something in character before all that.
No, she's just storming up to the Commisar, seeing what's happening.
Okay.
Angry.
By the Emperor of Mankind, I find you guilty of gross incompetence in the 2nd degree. Your failure to heed your first warning has necessitated your execution. As we are in a time of war, you are each sentenced to death by firing squad to be carried out shortly. If any man present believes himself to be innocent, step forward now.
Sorry, can you wait like 2 seconds? Coco really needs to be let out.
Okay.
Sorry.
I have a distinct feeling if anybody steps forward, they're going to get shot in the face.
No, Bob. No.
I feel like if one of these guys stepped forward, they'd meet the same fate regardless. So.
Nope.
Stand up for yourself.
This is a fair Commisar.
There's no such thing.
Well, there's
such
fairness
thing as
in the eyes of the Emperor. Yes, but fairness in the eyes of the Emperor.
Oh, so super fair. I get it.
Which is
Yes.
kind of bad, considering that what the Emperor would consider fair is completely different than what's been going on within the Imperium since he got put onto the Golden Throne as fair.
Well, to be honest here, the Emperor is just Zinch in disguise, so just as planned.
No. That Commisar is fair in the sense of being just, beautiful.
Yeah, well, hover your mouse over his token.
I saw him, but it made the joke work.
Well, someone's got really intimate with the ugly stick.
Okay, I can't seem to load the Lexicanum page on the department, the Partio this. I can't, oh shit, I didn't mean to roll. Wow, I rolled a 2 though. Well, I'll keep that roll for when Jess gets back. Oh, there she is.
What happened?
Nothing yet. I accidentally rolled my dice prematurely, but I got a really impressive roll.
Why won't
did you hear?
load?
What did I hear?
Yeah,
I heard the original thing.
Okay. So he says, if any man believes himself innocent, step forward now. Nobody stepped forward. He says, very well. If any man wishes to take upon him the...
She was shouting.
interrupt?
She's walking.
I am in the middle of disciplining my troops. Who are you? And why do you dare interrupt?
She is going to walk up to him. And she's going to get close to him with her back to the other troops so they can't see.
His assistant would still be able to see. You wouldn't be able to have your back to both.
She doesn't mind if
However, these troops are still facing these men. These men are all blindfolded.
Oh. She's going to do something she didn't want to do, but the instant she found out about the Commisar, she is going to do. She is going to pull out from her armor the rosette and hold it directly in front of his face.
He's going to stand quite erect. His sword, he'll turn around and sheath upon his hip. I see. Yes, ma'am. How may I be of service?
Explain the situation now.
My apologies, miss. Or what would be a better term of respect? I guess, sir. He'd still call you sir. My apologies, sir. However, I am not certain if you are referring to these following executions or the greater theater at war presently.
Currently, we'll discuss the executions and the supposed high volume of executions. Second, we'll debate how an Imperial commander under your authority managed to fall to the enemy forces.
I'm going to have to roll willpower for him on that one. His lip quivers slightly as you say that, and he clears his throat very quietly.
Third, we are going to discuss our next phase of operations.
Very well. Sir, these men, he'll point to the ones blindfolded, have been founded have been found guilty of gross incompetence in the 2nd degree. We had offered them warnings before. They have failed yet again. And as this is a time of war, I felt well within the rights and the responsibilities of the commissariat to have these men put to death for those failings.
Even noting the limited resources at our disposal with the enemy at our gates, does this not seem possibly a misuse of resources?
Negative, ma'am. We have thousands of men in reserves yet.
She's going to glance around the base looking for them. Clearly out of show. And where are these men?
Most of them are out on missions.
Missions in the immediate vicinity?
Absolutely, ma'am. The great field to the south where Lieutenant Commander Philip Bryce is currently interning the many shipments of dead soldiers from the capital. The majority of our forces are stationed there, keeping that place secure from the enemy.
And these are the same positions that are currently being harassed by artillery fire, are they not?
At the extreme south of that position, ma'am, yes. These men are holding guard around the east, west, and northern perimeter.
We're going to have to talk about strategy in a bit. However, explain the incompetence you're speaking with these men.
Okay, just a slight out of character moment here. Is there actually a charge of gross incompetence in the 2nd degree in the lore that you're aware of?
Well, it depends on exactly how he interprets these claims.
I'm just trying to figure out where. Sorry, what?
You have 2 separate punishment things to work from, one from the uplifting primer and one from the Munitorum manual.
Go on.
Well, you have that book.
Well, no, but you were saying... Yeah, I thought you were saying there was specifically something you were bringing up.
I'll try to find it, I guess, real quick.
Okay, I thought you had something committed to memory.
Officer... It's on page 9. Disrespect towards an officer, salute an image of the Imperium, striking an officer, wrongs to a soldier, gambling, failure to carry out an order, disobeying an order, ill treatment or neglect of accoutrements, wasting ammunition, dueling, fighting and brawling, disrespectful speech against the Emperor, mutiny, intoxication on duty, sleeping on sentry duty, leaving sentry duty without leave, cowardice, inflicting self-harm, compelling surrender, disclosing watchwords or comm codes, corresponding with relieving the enemy, crimes during insurrection, crimes of fraud against the Imperium, desertion, not showing devotion to the Emperor or the Imperial cult, worshipping false idols, heresy, harboring psychers and or witches, although that has been amended as of the original one. And then there's about 40 different ones for the Munitorum manual.
Okay, so thank you very much for reciting all that. He will recite probably a quarter of those in relation to these 5 men before him right now, stating that specifically sleeping while on duty, wasting ammo, and gambling were charges that these particular men, they've already all been warned once already.
See, Lynn's at a very hard point where she honestly is willing to let him commit this now in exchange for basically the slap across the face she's given him. But at the same time, she thinks that 750 is a gross misallocation of resources, especially noting the current situation they're in. But
Has anyone verified the 750 claim?
Not yet, which is why she's not quite ready to jump down his throat yet.
Can I do awareness while I'm in the halls before I go out to see if I hear someone important talking about said numbers?
Yeah, just go ahead and give me a quick awareness roll for any sort of lucky break.
The issue is, VT, that number, regardless of where it came from, is a rumor that's being passed around damaging morale.
Kieran, you haven't heard anything specific. And Jess, you make an excellent point that it's probably hurting morale more than it's helping. But you're talking about a commissar here who have the... I'm not sure how canon it is, but there has been statements of the executions will continue until morale improves.
Oh, no, of course. But here's the other thing about Lynn. She's right now in, like, ridiculous, like, oh, crap, I really have to prove myself and worthy of, you know, being Imperial Command and bitter about the whole Commissar issue.
Yes, indeed. Well, you think I threw a Commissar at you.
Yeah. So, damn it. She's going to step back and say, proceed. As in, exactly in that exact tone, like, fine, make it quick. I can't, you're wasting my time.
He clears his throat, draws his sword again, and says, if any man wishes to take upon him the sins of his fellows, step forward now. Not one man steps forward. Very well. He swings his sword high into the air and brings it down as if slicing and shouts, open fire. And anybody who's outside, go ahead and give me an awareness roll.
I'm not sure that I'm outside.
I'm saying you could make it outside by now.
I don't know if she would have went outside. Actually, she wouldn't have done any more fact checking.
I don't think they noticed.
So far, only Vern.
I'm not gonna fade it.
I can hear the change.
He already wants me anyway, so I'm not fading
Vern,
it.
did you receive that private message?
No, so close.
Just as all.
Aw, lame.
Just a second. I will try to force this thing to update.
Clearly, she's flustered by
Okay, now I got
storming out.
I got the message. Okay. I'm thinking here, and
Don't think long. Something's gonna happen.
Where's going to keep shut? His mouth
He's
shut.
just gonna stay silent. Okay. The Commissar will then bring his blade to this man's back as he steps a little closer and says, soldier, rank, name, and number. And soldier will quiver rather nervously, turn around and say, Private Justin Grem, 435-5003. Sir. Commissar will look at him and shit, I thought I wrote this down in my script. Here we go. The Commissar will say, your weapon I did not see its muzzle flash when I gave the command to open fire. Soldier is, well, let's give him a quick willpower roll. Wow. He says, no, sir. My weapon has malfunctioned. Yes, I do believe there's also a rule about neglect of your weapons being a punishment.
There are
crime.
quite a few. I can bring out the exact punishment from the Minotaur manual if you give me.
Well, yes, but I mean, having your weapon malfunction is a crime, especially when it's right in front of a commissar, right?
Yes, but it's not necessarily punishable by death.
No, maybe not. So let's
But
see
this
what
guy's
happens.
crazy.
I'm pretty sure this commissar doesn't care about that. I think he
I was
really
gonna
likes
say that.
death.
We've clearly established the fact that he's crazy.
Commissar, we
You're
have
actually saying
matters
commissar?
to
Oh,
yes.
okay.
We have matters to tend to.
Give me a perception roll, Lynn. You're the only one close enough to see. Damn. Oh, well. He will continue to hold his blade at the guardsman's neck for a moment. Then, once again, pull it away, sheath it. He will look to his assistant and say, record that man's name and number. The assistant nods his head and types it into a data slate. The commissar will then look back to Lynn and say, of course, ma'am, you had a second series of matters you wish to address next.
Yes. Do you have an office where we can speak?
Absolutely. I've commandeered one inside the building here.
She'll just raise her hand to motion him to lead on.
Very good. Constator, please finish up in here. And the other man will bow his head and perform the sign of the Aquila. And the commissar will march back towards the building.
Oh, it's all right.
Everybody's going through me. I'm going to
You will
linger
go-
behind.
Okay.
Apparently, Alex is going through me multiple times.
All right. So the commissar will head straight to his office and will take a seat at his desk. And will you be hot on his heels or a few paces behind?
She will be, but she'll actually want to stop at and talk to Alex for a moment.
Okay. So he
Alex?
will get into his office and position himself as waiting for whoever comes in first at that point. But go ahead and do your aside.
Yes, ma'am?
Can you do me a favor and find out from that Minotaur Inquisitor exactly how many killings and under what circumstances they were?
At once.
All right. Slight detour before we come to the commissar. Tyrion, what were you doing outside?
I'm not going to do anything outside. I'm just not going to follow them. I want to go and talk to Bryce about the number of bodies and potentially how many were killed by the commissar.
So you were going to head into the building to try and talk to Lieutenant Commander Bryce?
Right, but not with the rest of the group.
Okay. Well, before you head into the building, you'll notice that Talia was hanging outside with you.
Is there something you would like?
You'll say that to her, I assume?
Yep.
You'll notice that she wasn't actually paying attention to you, and she'll kind of shake her head and say, what, sorry? Not yet, Bubbo Bob. You didn't make it outside yet.
Okay.
Is there a reason you stayed out here?
Oh, everybody went in. Oh, sorry, yeah. Which way did they go? And basically, she'll pop her head in. At that point, Alex, you could basically bump into Talia.
I would want to stop her before she got to the door.
So she was standing, like, you assume you were standing right next to it since you got outside and then watched what went and unfolded before you head back in.
Okay. That's fine.
Is Alex just going to dodge out of the way of Talia, or what?
she's gonna go like, Talia?
Talia will nod her head and say, everyone else is in here?
Point the direction toward the Commisar went.
Thank you.
Kieran's going to be right on her tail.
Okay.
And stop her before she can get to the rest of the group.
Okay.
I know I came off a little cold-hearted, and I know you don't trust me, but you seem distracted. What's the matter?
I don't know how much you know about the Imperial Guard and the laws governing the planetary defense forces, but Commisar executing PDF soldiers, it's like a grown-up kicking babies. The PDF aren't trained to the same degree the Imperial Guard are. These guys... Never mind. Just... I'll push it out of my mind.
No. Phil, I'd like to understand the gravity of the situation here.
All right. Think of the PDF like Grok's jerky, and the Imperial Guard like filet mignon.
She'll nod her head.
And so you've got a butcher who's used to dealing with filet mignon suddenly has a pile of Grok's jerky in front of him. His expectations aren't going to be appropriate.
She'll nod. That was kind of the feeling I got from the soldiers I overheard talking. They seemed astonished by the killings.
The executions, yeah. But you're right, killings, that's a more appropriate word in this case. He seems to think they're executions, but yeah.
Do you think this is going to continue to be a problem?
I guess that depends on what the rest of them are doing with him right now in private. Speaking of which, I guess I should get over there.
She'll nod.
Okay. So before Talia gets into the room, we'll get the first half of the conversation between Lynn and the Commisar going. Lynn, when you enter the room, he will stand to attention and salute you.
At ease, Commisar.
He'll go to an at-ease posture. Not actually at ease, though.
Yeah, of course not. The only reason I spared you from further humiliation in the field is because I still have use of you. And I don't value that your misappropriation of resources warrants your death at this moment.
He's not responding yet because you haven't said you want him to respond, so...
Oh, I know. She's letting that hang in the air for a bit. We currently are facing a grave threat on this planet, of which we cannot afford to lose the men in this situation, especially when I have heard that they're being thrown carelessly at artillery strikes.
I'm going to roll quick willpower for him there. He remains stone-faced and does not make a beep.
Of course. Now, we here have been brought to fix in the mess that has been left behind. Now, I intend fully to do that, and in order to do that, I will need your assistance. However, I cannot have you jeopardizing the morale of this station, especially when under the threat of enemy attack. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, ma'am.
Is there like a billboard or a chart or something in here?
He would have some maps and whiteboards and various papers and documents and such all across the walls and desk.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I need you to give me an appraisal of our current situation.
I shall do my best, ma'am. However, I have been focusing on the morale and discipline of these soldiers. He'll say that with a great deal of contempt. And I have not busied myself with the matter of tactics and strategy, as those are the purview of Lieutenant Commander Philip Bryce at this time.
Who is more busy with filling out paperwork than being able to tend to the matters of his station, no doubt due in part to the lack of morale that has been currently fostered by your actions.
Okay, once again, it's that he still manages to remain stone-faced.
She knows she can't outright intimidate him. She knows that the only reason that what she can do is kind of pull rank on him. Like beyond pulling rank on him.
Yeah, well, Inquisition over a Commisar, that's, yeah. I think at that point, Natalia would make it to the room.
You've no doubt at least understood where our current deployments are. She's going to point towards one of the maps. She'd say, please, share what you know.
Of course, ma'am. He will turn to look at the map as well and say, as I told you, out in the yard, the majority of our forces are currently stationed in this vicinity here. Can you guys all see my arrow?
Mm-hmm.
As we have over 1,000 deceased arriving daily from the capital, the majority of our forces have split to either guard this position or to ferry the bodies from this base to the gravesite using Chimera vehicles and whatever vehicles they've managed to appropriate from the locals. We had originally hoped to start the burials in the south and work our way north. However, the shelling has caused a decision by command to begin the burials to the east and work our way west before proceeding south after the insurrection had been dealt with.
And what is being done about the insurrection?
As I understand it, Lieutenant Commander Bryce had promoted one of his men to field commander. I believe her name was Sergeant Grace Steyer, and it has been her responsibility to lead the counter-assault on the renegades.
I see.
Permission to speak freely, ma'am?
Granted.
I believe she's dragging her heels and is ill fit for the position that Lieutenant Commander Bryce has given her.
That is no longer a concern, as we have assumed command of the situation.
Excellent, ma'am.
Now, out of character, VT, I thought we were kind of deployed along this whole area here.
Sorry, what?
Out of character from last week, I thought we were deployed around this whole area.
Deployed, you're saying?
Yeah, the forces that we had.
No. Their deployment is basically this immediate vicinity, some scouting going about. The main hive structure is currently a no man's land, and the majority of the forces are in the masked grave or between the masked grave and the mobile headquarters.
Okay, and just so I'm 100% clear, because I guess I got confused somewhere, this is still the one with the banner that's identified as under the main control. This one isn't.
Yes, this right now, according to all the maps and the information you received from NPCs, there is no Imperial Guard or PDF presence in this area.
An enemy presence?
None reported. Most of the enemy forces were here and all the way along there, with occasional skirmishes breaking out with scouting parties. Under Grace, most of the scouting parties have gone in this direction.
Right. Well then we'll need to speak with Grace.
Oh my god, if she wakes her up.
Sorry.
Was there?
What?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
That wasn't in character. Because I forgot to mention that I also may have, never mind. You knew what happened, but.
I knew you drugged her and gave her some roofies.
But in any event, is there anything further you want from the Commissar?
I want him to dial back his things. Commissar, I have spared you further embarrassment by not calling you out on this in the field any further than I needed to. Now I want you to dial back your
murder.
Misuse
Discipline?
of resources.
No, misuse of resources. All right. Wow, he is just making it on his willpower rolls.
I want to see him break.
Let's try and intimidate him, and he might.
These are not ordinary guard soldiers. Those soldiers went, apparently, with... And she's just going to stop herself as if she was just conveniently reminded. Ah, yes, what was the former commander's name again?
The renegade's name, ma'am, is... sorry, okay, look at my notes. Former Captain Leonard Bulgris.
Yes, Bulgris. He is going to be needing to be dealt with. Now...
He's going, what? Sorry, what was that?
He is going to be needed to be dealt with. All in good time, of course. She's merely bringing that up to remind him of his, in her eyes, gross incompetence there.
So he hasn't lost any of his willpower rolls yet to pass the buck.
Of course.
So
Of course.
on top of that, because he's not passing the buck, you're not getting the whole story.
Oh, I know. Lynn just has no idea about any of this, so is making a lot of assumptions based on her own anger right now.
Yep.
So I want you to continue as you were. However, suspend punishments that would not warrant death according to the Munitorum Manual and the Uplifting Primer.
Ma'am, may I address that?
Of course.
I have followed strictly the exact wording of both those documents in the pursuits of discipline on this base.
He's going to see Lynn's brow just twitch.
Oh, she took her helmet off, did she?
Oh, she didn't have it on.
Okay.
She is going to take off her eye patch, allowing that red glow to seep in just a little bit more as she leans in towards him. Says, I don't want to hear about another group of soldiers getting shot while I am busy doing my work. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal, ma'am, though, may I request your wisdom on how to handle the discipline of soldiers who are breaking the strictest rules of the uplifting primer?
I believe they fear you enough, and unless their duty compromises this base by my terms...
That will actually, when you say my terms, his whole body will quiver for a moment. I'm not even going to roll willpower there. He's going to fail that willpower roll.
Yes. We need to have every able body ready to act once the time has come. Now I am going to lead a small team to deal with the artillery problem in preparation for the next phase. Now I can't have the number that I can call upon after being reduced any further, unless it is absolutely necessary.
Understood.
She's going to start to head off and say, anything you'd like to add, Vern?
Actually, before that, when he said understood, when you said strictly necessary, Lynn, you're going to get the impression that it's kind of in one ear, out the other as soon as you said strictly necessary.
Oh, darn. Here I was, hoping things would be a little less...
severe?
Problematic.
Remember, you have Vern there.
I know,
that's
why she was going to ask... That's why she was going to say, I have to go speak with a... sergeant. Vern, could you please make sure my message has been received?
Okay.
And she's going to pat him on the shoulder as she goes to leave.
You come back, he's missing a head.
I'm saying Vern has his own way of doing things, and Lynn is perfectly going to let him do things his way.
Most of the things that involve Vern's way involve people missing body parts due to a shotgun.
As long as I still get the hat, I'm fine.
There you go. That's all Vern does. He just takes the hat off the Commissar, puts it on his own head, and then just looks at the Commissar. But before we do Vern and Belle, I'd like to go ahead and have Alexandra. You go ahead and do your thing.
Mm-hmm. I want to make sure the Minotaur dude saw the rosette, right?
You don't know.
Okay. I go up to him and I'll just ask, I request all executions and decisions made by the Commissar since his deployment here.
He'll slowly turn his head to look at you and just sort of look at you hack-eyed, think, ma'am?
I said I request the records of every execution and everything else the Commissar has done since his deployment here.
I'm afraid I have no idea who you are, miss, and I'll be sure to tell the Commissar of your request after I see him next. Please, may I have your name?
Let me see.
Don't give it to him.
I'm not going to give it to him. I'm going like...
Say your Applejack.
Oh my god.
I work for the, what's your rank? Lynn?
Oh, Sergeant.
I work for the sergeant that was just speaking with the Commissar. And she requested this information.
Oh, may I see your written forms then?
This son of a bitch. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to... Is there anybody else around him, or is it just him?
The other soldiers are still... they're basically cleaning up the bodies that they just shot.
Then I'm just going to show him I was there, making sure none of the other guards can see it.
He will immediately stand more erect, and even though he was already pretty prim and proper, he is now that much more prim and proper.
Now, those records?
I will have them prepared for you shortly. Where should I have them delivered to?
That's a good question.
Well, I don't know where Lynn is, so I'm just going to say the Commissar's office.
I see. I will... do I have permission to finish here before I proceed with your task, ma'am?
I need those records immediately.
Very well. Soldiers, wrap things up and see me later in my office. Ma'am, he'll nod and bow slightly before rather jogging his way up.
Okay, I'm going to call out to the private's name that was that the Commissar was going about to either execute. Either execute
Private Justin Graham.
What was it?
Justin Graham.
Private Graham, come here for a second.
Ma'am?
Yes. Now this is going to be officially off the record. I want your opinion of the Commissar, his actions, and exactly how many executions has he done.
Give me a command roll.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to fake that.
Obey me more now.
So you get a plus 30 for your fate, and your command is talented. So, wow. Yes, ma'am. My opinion of the Commissar is that... oh, wait just a sec.
It's okay, you can wait.
Okay. He is a commissar, of course, so it is his jurisdiction. I believe he's perhaps taking it a little personally that Captain Bulgris went renegade, even though he wasn't the one out in the field assigned to that particular squad. But I believe that he'll point up the escarpment to the very large banner hanging off the tower has got him a little on edge, ma'am. I believe he's just attempting to do his due diligence to preserve the sanctity of the souls of the soldiers here.
Understood. And How many executions has he done, to your knowledge?
To my knowledge, give me a scrutiny roll.
Scrutiny is untrained. So I really don't expect this to go well. Nope.
More than 100, I could say. I haven't kept a running tally. That gentleman you were just speaking with, he'll have the exact numbers, I'm sure.
Excellent. Now go back to your work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Interesting. And I'm just going to go back to the Commissar's office.
Okay. So then as you're leaving the office, you'd see that the Munitorium Quasitor was waiting at the door. Yes?
Oh, she's gonna ignore him and walk by.
Okay. Vern and Belle.
Okay.
What about me? I guess I did talk to Talia. VT. Oh no.
Someone said VT?
Yeah, I'm going to go visit Grace, just so you know. So that probably needs to happen before Jess ends up there.
With the way the timing goes, you'll probably get a little bit of time with Grace before her, yeah. So go ahead and move your icon ahead of Lynn. But Vern and Belle?
As Lynn leaves the room, Vern will step up to the Commisar, and he will take out his rosette or whatever it was to make sure he's listening and show it to him.
And
he will say, if it was not clear enough, she does not want any more deaths unless they grossly danger the base. And missing a reload once does not institute as that. Physical discipline is allowed.
It went garbled there. What did you say?
How much did you hear?
He showed his rosette and then started talking.
Okay. If it was not clear enough, she does not want any more deaths unless they grossly danger the base. And missing a reload once does not institute as that. Physical discipline is allowed, but further wasting our scarce resources will not be. Oh, and do not make the mistake to taking these orders lightly. I have the power to make you go away and the will to do so if it's required.
Okay, give me Mr. Vern's Intimidate.
Oh, there's an extra bracket.
Okay, very impressive. His willpower. He's got impressive willpower, but he will square his shoulders to you and say, I understand this, sir, and I do not anticipate any further issues will arise.
Scrutiny.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he wants to try and make things smooth sailing, but he's not happy. He's really not happy.
It doesn't matter if he's happy, as long as he follows the fucking orders.
Well, from what you can tell, he's not about to undermine them intentionally or, go out of his way to find a loophole at this point. But, yeah. He's, if given a chance, he would undo all those orders.
Yeah, and given a chance, Vern would blow his fucking head off.
Yeah, I'm pretty that message loud and clear.
And do remember what Vern is carrying around.
What do you retort?
As well as a rocket launcher, missile launcher, assault cannon, and assorted other items.
So wait, he could make another hole for a mass grave with some of that stuff?
It'd be a smaller hole than the massive 1.3 kilometer radius hole they have, but
I think Vern could make this building disappear, pretty much. Well, not the whole building. Parts of it.
At least give me a chance to get away, please and thank you.
If you see Vern getting set on fire, just run.
I'll only make it so far, but thanks for the warning.
Anyway, after saying that, Vern will put his rosette back. Basically, step back, waiting for Lynn to arrive back.
Okay, Haley, was there anything you were going to do in that room during that whole exchange?
Nope.
Scout, where are you? Okay, sorry, what was that, Joe?
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, getting messages here.
Sorry.
Scout, because it doesn't look like the rest of the squad is going to be anywhere near where your character is, I think we should probably give a little aside just so that we can actually get you to have some kind of experience tonight.
Okay.
So I've revealed your token and your buddy. And how many more people on your team do you think there would have been?
Oh, I'm not even sure. Let me think about that. Remind me what this team is explicitly doing. Is it just a team of acolytes coming over here to assist, or what?
I keep hearing that weird cracking sound.
It's my mouse wheel.
What?
Sorry. My mouse wheel.
Oh,
whenever I zoom in.
The track mouse?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a noisy track mouse. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is.
But no, you would have come here because your Inquisitor apparently had... he wouldn't reveal the full story to you because he's a very secretive man, but apparently he was aware of a great heresy taking place on a planet that's currently undergoing a civil war, and it would be a stealthy kind of operation. He would not be informing any of the locals because he's not sure who would be acceptable to... Okay, now I'm hearing... I'm
just adjusting my mic. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't know what locals to trust, and so he's keeping it just to the squad, basically. And their intent... Sorry, the intent, as far as he's informed you, is to track down a particularly dangerous cult leader, take them out, and hopefully resolve a major conflict before it becomes deadly.
Okay. I would assume probably 2 or maybe 3 others then. Because if it's a small operation, we want to draw as little attention as possible, and the more people we have investigating, the more likely people will be to discover what we're trying to do.
Okay. And
Ariane would have probably attempted to go by herself, but probably would have been denied. She's just, she's like that. She would prefer to be able to not be hindered by others in some cases. And in a case where things need to be discreet, she might go to the conclusion of, oh, well, then I may as well do it all myself. But
okay, and do you want to name your teammates, or do you want the other players to name your team?
Why don't we have everyone else name the team?
Females. One of them is feral, one of them is noble, the other is imperial.
They're all female?
The first three names to pop out. I think.
Okay, our imperialist name is Vindra.
Okay. Corin.
Is our feral.
Someone else want to get the last one? The noble?
Dang it.
What's it with these important people and being
No, not I veto.
What's with these badass disfigured men getting harems of combat capable women?
My God.
I'm fresh out of names. Bob was the first one that popped into my head.
God.
To the someone, Carmilla von Epstein.
Could you be like
Sorry,
the
Vern.
fourth or something?
Aren't they all female?
Yes.
They are.
So we just found Vern's counterpart then?
So over here, can you see my arrow?
Yeah, I'm zoomed in already. Or are you talking to other people?
No, I was talking to everybody there because I've made them visible. They're visible to everyone at that point.
Right.
Now that's a hide structure. Yeah, I guess I didn't ever explain the map to you. I guess I should do that. So gray area is city. So I zoom all the way out so you can see the whole map.
Can you still hear my mouse wheel?
Faintly, but not as bad as before.
Okay, good.
So you zoomed all the way out?
Yeah.
Okay, so gray space is city.
Okay.
The blue is water.
Obviously.
The light gray is the escarpment. Down here is 100 meters lower than up here.
Okay.
These dark gray lines are roads leading from lower city to upper city.
Okay.
This structure, and there's a little hint of one way up here, are hive megastructures.
Okay.
There used to be a bridge linking these two hive megastructures together. This hive megastructure has the symbol of Nurgle on a giant banner on it.
Oh.
Your
That's
character,
fun.
however, doesn't have forbidden lore demons, as I understand it.
I should probably invest in that.
Someday. Right now, you don't have any forbidden lore, so you don't know what that symbol means.
Okay.
And,
Am I at least familiar with the ruinous powers?
You know the names are bad to say.
Okay.
This here is a starport, and it's 3.5 kilometers long. It could land large-scale ships, not the super large ships, but big ships.
Okay.
And this is a mass grave, a very massive mass grave that's being built by the Planetary Defense Force to ship all the dying people from the capital, which is to the north of this lake.
Okay.
This smaller bridge here is still standing, but it's severely damaged. This here is a swamp.
Okay.
marshland, more of a marshland more than a swamp. And of course, all of that is farmland.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions about the map?
No.
Okay. So you're going to be in one of the lower sections of one of the major hive structures, and going to have to make a new map for that.
I'm cold.
What was that?
I said I'm cold.
Burr.
I am cold.
Wrap a blanket around you?
I turned on the space heater that I have conveniently sitting at my feet.
Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Player visible. And I guess I may as well reach out to anybody who wants to help make a quick map for little combat session here.
Combat? Oh no. Ote knows.
What do you need?
I'm just hallways and whatnot. I'm building the major structure right now. Still in, boxes and terrain, basically.
Why is he so much bigger than everybody else? I don't get it.
Because his ego is bigger than everyone else's.
I know he's in charge and everything, but...
He's wearing full power armor.
Oh, I thought it was just because he has to be so big because of those mutton chops.
That too.
Don't fuck with the man's mutton chops.
Oh, those mutton chops can do D10 plus D10 damage if you brush up against them.
Ooh, I don't want to touch him then. I can't afford to take that amount of damage.
And it's tearing.
Guessing whoever's drawing in this map, it's probably Jess. These are just random boxes. It's a cargo room or something.
Yeah, I figured it would be, just that laying about or rubble, patches of rubble and stuff.
Leave this hallway mostly clear up here, I think.
Okay. Mostly, but one or two boxes just for thematic.
So, Ariane, Vidar would have led you all to this room. It's going to have low light as well, so -10 to perception and a longer range weapons skill. So if it's medium range or greater, there will be a further -10 to the penalty.
Okay.
And so give me an awareness roll as you enter into this room.
How do I put the threshold into the roll?
Sorry?
How do I put the difficulty threshold into the roll in map tools?
You don't.
Is there a way?
You'd have to go into a whole thing of, what do you call it, Frosty? A macro?
Yep.
Yeah. A macro.
Yeah. Fuck macros.
So awareness at minus
click
10?
on your icon and impersonate.
I am already.
And then just give me your awareness. Yep. So that's actually pretty good because you've got insanely high awareness as a perception. Yeah. And then, plus 30 to your awareness. Holy Christ.
Yep.
I'm jealous.
It is her specialty. She is a perception-focused character. She has got a decent ballistic skill and pretty good intelligence. Pretty good fellowship.
I think we're going to get along.
She's not a noble. Well, she is a semi-noble. She was a noble, but she went to school at the Scola.
Yeah.
But in this room, the rest of your team have also come in. And they're all visible, right? Actually, that's a lot of V. Holy shit. You know what? What was that last that V name you dropped? Vidicus?
Vidicus? Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Veni Vidi Vici. For some reason.
More V's.
Corin Vidicus. Vindra, Von Epstein, Vidar, and then Ariane Durand. Without a V.
Yeah.
The V's are cursed.
And so when you look around in this room, basically you guys had interrogated someone who said that this chamber was where the cultists were basically functionally building up their forces, preparing for their attack. And so you guys
Be what, VT?
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
VT just went silent.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Oh, VT was that. Bobo, can you recall VT?
I'm sleepy.
Bobo.
We may have to recall the entire
Hello,
thing.
Ian?
Oh no, you're back. So we step into the room and silence.
Right, sorry, it's an empty room. It's a dead end. So
It's a dead end. So we've. Okay. So what can I tell from the room, from my awareness?
it's a dead end. There's nobody in here, maybe except
So
a
what-
few rodents.
what- What appears to be the function of the room?
It's holding a bunch of crates and boxes. It's probably not seen a lot of activity. There's dust everywhere. It kind of smells of mildew.
Okay. This doesn't look like a room that's being used for occult activity. Ariane's going to look back to the door that we came in through.
Okay. Vidar will say, no, fan out. I'm certain that man was not lying to us. And the others will fan out as ordered.
Ariane will go more to the middle and sort of keep an eye on everything that's going on, and she'll say, I had something I was going to have her say. She'll say, this really doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem, if this place is covered in dust, if there was any cult activity here, then it would have been disturbed.
Cannot believe that man would have lied to us, though. You spoke with him as well.
Yes. I can't
Well,
retroactively make a scrutiny check, though.
Yeah. Well, and it would have been that I can't articulate words. The guy would have been. It all would have looked and sounded right. Like
Okay.
he was resilient to telling at first, but then you threatened him like you're supposed to, and
Right.
he eventually let things slip, and it all seemed on the level. So either he's an amazing actor, or he was telling the truth, or
Well, perhaps he's been trained to resist interrogation, or let slip the wrong information. Ariane keeps an eye on the other acolytes.
okay. And shortly they report that they don't see anything out of the ordinary, and they're pretty sure that this really is just an empty room. So what's the plan? And Zadar would curse this and say, all right, we'll turn back the way we came and start to head back, calling his girls, and go ahead and roll initiative.
I have something that improves my initiative or lets me use perception bonus, right?
So right, you use perception bonus, and you get paranoia for an additional +2.
Okay. So that comes to a total of plus, I want to say 7? Yeah, +7. It's 1d10, right?
Yep.
Well, I think you just have the highest initiative bonus in the team then.
That's not true. I get +10 to my initiative.
No.
Still, it's a high initiative.
That's pretty still freaking high.
Oh, I'm just saying, it's not the highest.
I got a 10 for initiative.
Yep. And I'm just whipping up a few
I can't
tokens
stop
here.
drawing.
Can't what?
Stop drawing.
I mean, oh, yeah, you're allowed to stop now, Jeff.
See, she can't. That's why she yelled out for help.
Help, I started drawing and I can't stop.
Quick, someone unplug her mouse.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
All right, so I've got, oh God, so, okay, I would like someone to declare Vindra, someone to declare Corin, and somebody to declare Carmilla, or Carmelia.
I'll take Cohen since I named it.
Okay, so Bobob, I'm going to throw ownership to you.
I'll take Camilla if you want, if you
Okay.
would like.
You
I
may
declare
have-
that Joe has to be Vendra.
Really?
Vindra, the new Veda. 'Cause she is the tech adept of the team, by the way.
Okay, I've just been
Who, Vendra?
pigeonholed into this role now.
Sorry, what?
I've just been pigeonholed into that role now.
Yeah. Haley, there we go. And I'll handle the. Yeah, sorry to anybody else who wanted to join in, but I'm taking control of the DAR. So if you could each impersonate the icons on the new map and then roll your initiatives. And Scout, if you right-click on your token and go to initiative, you can hit set initiative.
I clicked on it and did it, but it didn't seem to do anything.
No, you added your initiative. You have 10 there.
How do I look at that?
It should be on the initiative chart on the far right-hand side of the
You
screen.
need to probably open the initiative window, though. From
Yeah, I don't
the
have it open.
windows. Okay.
And if you go to window,
There we go.
it shows all the.
Initiative.
Okay, I'm just going to make up some quick stats for these NPCs.
Do you need me to get tokens for them?
Nope. You haven't looked at the map? They should already be there.
The enemy NPCs? I have a couple Chaos Space Marines in the wings.
This woman body feels different than the woman bodies I'm used to.
Although I am not going to even comment on that statement.
What female buddies has Bobo ever been acquainted with?
I don't want to know.
It's a joke that I play a lot of female characters.
It is a joke. Sorry. I'm an ass.
Yeah.
Fuck my. Oh, Jess.
There wouldn't be a combat if Vern was here.
It would be a lot of red mist.
All of a sudden, somebody just comes bursting through the wall going, oh yeah! Wait, that's just Macho Man Randy Savage. Somebody burst out of Macho Man Randy Savage's chest. Oh And there's
Oh
Vern.
my god.
Okay. You should each be able to see your basic stats for your token now if you highlight them.
So are we to assume it's just agility bonus that gets added into initiative?
Yeah. So go ahead and add your agility bonus into your initiative.
Need to change that. Initiative.
2, 3, 4, 5 different types of baddies. Well, I guess 6 technically.
That's a lot of 9s. Scout's having some issues. If Vern used the assault cannon at point blank range to kill the Commisar, there'll be nothing but red in that room. That would super improve morale, though.
Is everybody back?
Yeah,
I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay. So sort. And so as Vidar is heading back down the hall, the lights are flickering just barely, but you'll all be able to suddenly spot the informant that you had talked to earlier.
Wasn't he being imprisoned or something?
What?
Didn't we have him imprisoned or something as we were interrogating him?
Yeah, you had him manacled and basically tied up to a chair elsewhere.
Okay.
That's not a good sign.
So basically, he gets the first round, and you can just barely see the glint of white, smiling teeth under that dark hood of his as the lights flicker on and off in this hallway. And so the combat begins. And from behind him comes a loud stomping as a woman in power armor comes charging forward.
That seems fun.
And so I think she gets to move. Is it ×4 for a charge? Crap. Gonna have to reset her position.
Good question.
Okay, so it would be ×3.
I hate how big they make their scale for no reason. Why can't they just...
So yeah, she won't be able to charge yet, so she will only be able to do a run action. And she's sprinting, and she's getting right up into Inquisitor Vidar's face. Vindra, you will have pistols.
Is that it?
For weapons, yes. Okay, you are now in visible range of the brute. Roll willpower. You stand fast despite the scariness of this power armor-clad, dead-eyed, unnaturally skin-colored woman that just charged your boss. Well, not charged, but ran right up to. He will attempt to defend himself with his sword. the one who charged him, or ran straight at him, will dodge his attack. Ariana.
Ariane.
Sorry, Ariane, yes.
My movement is... How far can I move?
So your character sheet, your agility bonus is 3.
Yep.
So half move is 3, full move is 6. A charge would be 9, and a run would be 18. And did I give you sprint, I think?
No.
No sprint?
I do not recall sprint being in my talents.
No, so no sprint, so you can't. No, if you want to attempt a sprint, you'd have to roll your toughness, which is only 31.
Okay, well, I will move here. I think I have line of sight from there. Let's see. Yeah, that
Line of
looks
sight of 2.
with the brute.
She's in melee.
Oh, she's in melee. Right. So how far away is that guy over there? Let's check distance. That's 32. The informant. And what's the range of my adult pistol? It's 30. So I'd have to be at a -20 to hit?
No, just -10.
I thought you said it was an additional -10.
Yeah,
Or
and
medium range.
medium distance is flat 0.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because, right, okay. Then, I will, I'll attempt to shoot the informant because he's a filthy heretic.
Okay, so we'll just say that you had your bolt pistol at the ready already.
Yeah.
And since
Okay.
you have a sharpshooter, where do you want to hit him?
I want to hit him in the head.
Okay, it'll be a headshot.
Yes. Headshot from 30 meters.
With a negative
Oh,
10
yeah.
modifier. Okay. And his attempt to dodge, not a success. So your damage is 1d10 plus 6, and then roll an additional d10 for tearing.
Okay. So it's 8 plus 6.
Yeah. In the future, roll the additional d10 separately so that the total won't show up like that.
Okay. Okay,
So that would
14.
be 14 before armor and toughness, but you've got pen 4. Pen 4 is pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you blast him from a distance. He stops laughing.
Yeah, he better stop laughing.
Okay. Give me also an awareness roll.
Okay.
All right, so these guys are visible to you as well now, who will start hooping and hollering as they run in as well. And
All of a sudden, this became Borderlands.
Vindra, a new scary thing has appeared. Give me another willpower.
Are we trying to force Vindra to shoot herself in the head?
That would be
So
lovely.
glad that I have Fearless.
Joe, can you hear us?
Oh, sorry.
Yes, we want Vindra to roll. And that will not be a success for her poor willpower. So, do you want to do the honors of rolling the D100 to find out what she freaks out about? Or how she freaks out, rather? Okay, so that'll be... Okay, on your turn, you will have to move away from your target, and then afterwards you're at -10 to all tests. I'm just going to make a mark there. -10 to all tests as your label.
BT, wouldn't I have seen both the brute and the psychos come in?
Well, we haven't got to your turn on the initiative path yet.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. And you like the bear lass? Familiar.
So I assume I have to make a willpower test, yes? Or 2?
You'll just have to do the 1, actually, because it's all just one big massive monster, ugly, scary now. Okay, not so lucky there. And so give me another D100. Ouch.
I quit. I should not have volunteered for this job.
An 80. The character is frozen by terror.
That's a
The character may
60.
take no actions until she...
VP?
Yes, no, but it adds 20 because you rolled a 58 and your willpower is 35, so it adds 20.
Icky. Well, sucks to be her. Good thing this isn't my character.
You get to attempt snaps of it on each of your turns, but even after that, you'll be at a -10.
Awesome. So I suppose I just
So-
sit here and do nothing because I'm scared.
That's why it's good that most of your actual characters took Fearless. Corin, your character will be Fearless. Lucky you.
Yay!
She's also a melee fighter.
I
She
figured
has an
that.
axe.
Normal kind of axe?
We'll go crazy and call it a power axe.
Levi!
That's Tyrion's job.
That's all she can do.
Yep, that is true. That's all she can do. So you're running all the way in?
Yeah. She's got to protect her lord.
Okay. The guy who got blasted by Ariane's bolt shot will, well, let's see what his willpower is. He runs for cover.
No one said about it.
Damn it.
He getting shot at.
I wanted him to be stupid.
He's going to run that way into cover. Jump behind a box.
Some lady just pops out of nowhere and tries to shoot him with a bolt pistol. How do you think he's going to react?
All of you, please give me willpower, or not willpower, just give me a D100 roll.
Okay.
Me as well. Everyone.
Everyone in this current combat.
Christ's sake. For Emperor's sake, to be more...
Okay, Ariane,
Yes.
you'll notice, I'm just going to show the one, but 3 guys, very, very wispy-like, running all the way down and around the corner. And 2 of them went to the left, and one of them will have, you'll see him head over in this direction. Do you see that?
Yes.
Before hiding behind the boxes.
I should have gotten grenades.
Sorry, what was that?
I should have gotten grenades. I forgot to.
The Brute and Vidar. She's unarmed. So
Unarmed?
she attempts. What?
Unarmed? Seriously?
Yes. Yep. So she attempts to grapple. Ew. She doesn't do so well. Vindra, you must now do at least a half move away from the scaries. Go.
What?
half. You're doing what? Minimum of a half move. So if you're going to make a full move or a run, just make sure you declare it.
Fall back to there.
Draw your pistol.
Yep.
Okay. The Inquisitor will start shouting, filthy heretics, disgusting worshippers of your disease-ridden god. You are blasphemous and will be destroyed. He attempts to intimidate them with his speechifying. Does a decent job, so on each of their turns, I'll have to remember to roll willpower. Please remind me if I forget. And basically spending his whole turn decreeing that they are scum.
Not even gonna smack him. Okay. Well, they're all in melee, aren't they?
All three of them are on melee with Vidar, and Quran has just joined the Psycho.
Okay.
Now, you did see a guy... Oops, there we go. You did see a guy over there. And, of course, two over here.
Okay. Can I move any farther than a full move or not?
Yeah, you can do a run as well.
Okay, how far can I move in a run? 12?
Run would allow you to move 18.
Okay.
And just so you're aware, while running, you cause -20 to ballistic attacks against you, but +20 to melee attacks against you.
Okay. This is as far as I'll go. Except it didn't let me move. It's not letting me move.
You might be on the measure tool instead of the pointer tool.
I am on the measure tool, you're right.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you know about the spacebar trick. Okay. Hey, give me another quick awareness.
Okay.
You're observant. You can catch just a bit of this guy peeking out from behind the corner. Basically, it looks like he's looking in this direction, so he may not even be aware of you.
Okay.
So it is
well, I can't do anything else this turn, can I?
if you were running, no.
I was running.
Psychos. They hoot and they holler. And they both lay into the Inquisitor with their swords. And the Inquisitor can only dodge one of them. And what a dodge. However, the other one will make his attack. Bravo. Wow. And manages to breach the Inquisitor's power armor slightly.
How dare they? It's just disgraceful. I'm gonna unplug my headphones, guys. Tell me if there's reverb or anything like that. Okay, they're unplugged.
Testing. I can hear myself echoing.
How much?
About a second and a half after I say it, I can hear it.
Is it loud?
Well, Joe, how does it sound for you? Because, Joe, you're doing the recording.
I can hear the reverb, yeah.
Okay, let me put my headphones back in.
Okay. Psychos, they were doing all-out attacks. So that means that this guy gets to do a follow-up attack. That's also a success. Oh, wow.
Maybe I don't need to protect my lord like I thought I did.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. I thought they were doing. I thought he was doing like a counterattack or something. My bad.
No. That's furious assault.
Oh.
And I just need to look up. Okay, so I'm just going to do the one roll for the Dar. Oh, ouch.
My Inquisitor better not die in the first combat session.
He won't, but he's not having a good day. On his next turn, I will have to write a note that he is aware of something now.
Okay. Good for him.
Ariana, you can't actually see them because of your present position.
But other
Corin, you're about to have a real bad day. Ooh. Oh, let's see if. Nope, no blessing for you. You have a jam. Corin, I'm going to say you have step aside, so you can make 2 dodges, but at least one of these is going to hit.
That doesn't, and that doesn't.
So 3 hits on Corin.
Aha.
Is that stay in melee? There's a possibility they might hit the Psycho instead. That would be fun.
They would have had to get a 50-ish on their roll. The thing is, these are accurate weapons, and so the guy who got an 8...
Colin's dead.
So I'm going to say with her toughness of 40, and I'm going to say she's wearing enough armor. Oh shit, that's a headshot. She's definitely not wearing a helmet.
Yeah, and it's 23, 7, and 13 damage. So even with this stuff, I think she took enough damage to take her out with all that.
Oh, I'm sorry about Bob.
It's fine.
Is she dead already?
Rains will spray in that direction.
Mostly, it's all because of that 23 damage.
Yeah,
that's an accurate weapon for you when you get an 8.
Oh, hey, well, one of those rolls was a 70. Oh, you did roll to confirm that.
And the person also rolled really well for their damage on that, so...
Yeah.
Carmilla, please roll your willpower.
I think Scout's about to dead. I think this guy was a bit too hard for him.
Her.
Yeah.
Her.
Sorry.
Yay! Carmilla may now act normally, even though she just... well, as normal can be. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna take... Is 8 a full move?
Yes.
Well, then I'm gonna take a step that way and then shoot at that guy.
Okay. And what's the range on? That is 14. So I'm going to say that you get to choose if she had a melta weapon or a plasma weapon. What is your choice?
Melta.
Okay, so that'll be at a -10 penalty to hit, but the damage on those suckers is obscene. Be aware that you are showing into a melee.
Here goes nothing.
Shoot the Inquisitor in the back of the head.
Well,
oh my fucking god.
Weapon jam.
You jinxed it.
Well, at least the weapon jammed. It didn't actually hit the Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate my life.
But I just counted up the damage for Corin when she swung with a power axe. She rolls D10 plus 11 for damage.
Except for she's
Dead. Yeah, I know.
unconscious.
No, she's dead.
Yeah, it's her turn. Ha!
Well, the Chris is kind of fucked.
That's true.
It would have been better, though, if Carmilla had managed to kill Corin with the melt in the back.
That would have been funny.
I'm apparently gunning for the Inquisitor in the back of the head.
Hey, I had no attachment to Corin, so I'm fine.
This is going to be crazy. If I manage to pseudo kill another Inquisitorial agent, that would be 2 for me in this game.
Out of curiosity, Scout, does your character happen to be a Seraphim sister of battle?
No.
Well, you might want to think about trying to get the hightail out of there.
She's not actually a sister of battle, period.
Well, not anymore, but still, your squad is kind of fucked.
Yeah, it's looking increasingly like that.
So the 3 hunters all converge on Corin and start snacking.
Bastards.
I was going to shoot one in the back of the head as well.
Oh, watch, you're going to hit the Inquisitor.
So is the brute unarmored on her head, like her picture implicates?
Sorry, what was that?
Is the brute unarmored on her head, like her picture suggests?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
So is Vidar, though.
Well.
The brute hisses and growls at Vidar, but doesn't attack him. She seems to be cowed from his earlier declarations that she is corrupt and sinful. Vindra, they're snacking on your buddy. In fact, I'm going to say that Corin had a relationship with Vindra that was very similar to the one that Haley had with Evelyn.
Wait, what?
What? Could you say, Joe? Joe, hello? What did you say?
Alright, well, half aim shot at this one.
Quick, take up my power axe and avenge me! You shitty wife.
He did run, so that's a negative. Shit. Sad day. That was a shot and a miss. Oh, did I say Haley? Sorry, I meant Veda. They have 5-letter name. There's an E and a Y in there, and an A.
Wherever we go, Veda's spirit lives on.
The Inquisitor will shout, "They're using poison swords!"
Oh dear.
Corin doesn't care!
He then starts puking everywhere.
The Inquisitor will... How desperate is he? Not quite desperate enough yet. Oh, right. Sorry, Vern. So, yeah, if you want to go Frosty, I don't think I'm going to be able to get back to the rest of the party tonight. Then we won't have game next week, but on the 14th will be the big one.
Okay. I should be back in the tomorrow evening if I disappear during your sleep because moving stuff.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
I hope I don't need luck. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Apparently, I would have rolled rather well.
All right. So, Inquisitor is holding his ground, but he ain't too happy. So he's going to make a. Oh, that would be kind of suicidal, but you know what? He's going to take the risk.
You better not get my Inquisitor killed.
Well, how else are we going to get you to work for Machias then?
That's not going to work. Shit. Yeah, he's just going to have to try and use his sword again. That's more like it. But the brute will. Brute
Take it
failed
really fast.
miserably.
Fall on her face.
Who just jumps on the sword instead?
Can she fall on his sword? I feel like that would be a better way for her to fail epically.
Still not as epic damage as I was hoping for.
Oh well, something.
So he takes a slash at her with his sword, and we'll shout out. Did he even notice Corin? Yes, he did. He shouts out, "Avenge Corin!"
Corn.
Corn. All right.
Corn.
Ariane?
Ariane will, how close is that fruit? Fruit's, 8 away. Psycho's also 8 away. She will do a semi-auto. No, wait, no. Single shot is +10, right? Are we using Black Crusade or Dark Heresy rules?
The hybrid, kind of. Single
Okay.
shot will not infer any sort of bonuses, but full auto is -20 if you're doing narrow burst, or if you're doing wide burst +20, but you don't get any bonus hits.
Okay. What about my automatic? So,
Now you have an Inferno pistol, right?
I do have an Inferno pistol.
The Brute is wearing power armor.
Yep. Or I could go for her head, because I can do cold shots without a penalty.
Oh, that's right. You can do that too anyway. So yeah, never mind.
Okay. I might as well take. No, I'll use the bolt pistol. Semi-automatic burst to the head.
Okay.
On the Brute.
So you get
And
plus
do I-
10 for the short range.
Yes. Okay. Oh my god, Drew, seriously?
You have one fate point left, as I understand it.
I do have one fate point left, but do I want to use it on this? No, I'll save it for something defensive. Actually, no, wait.
so
My Inquisitor's in... No, I've decided I'm going to reroll. My Inquisitor's in pretty deep trouble right now, so...
Okay.
Want to make sure he doesn't die. Okay, rerolling. Well, I guess with plus 30, it's...
yep, so plus
Just success.
40 is 85, so that's still only one hit, though, assuming she doesn't... Actually, she already tried to dodge, so yeah, that'll hit her in the head, roll damage.
Oh, Righteous Fury.
To confirm,
Yes.
that's a confirmation. Roll again.
Oh, that's what you need.
All right, so 27 plus 6 is 33.
with 4 penetration, but she's not armored there.
That was definitely worth your last fate point.
Yeah, I think so too.
Fruit's head is gone. Just big mass of gore splashes out, and the power armor is still standing.
Vern, you got competition. Oh, he's gone, but Vern clearly has some competition.
Psychos will howl and rage and will attempt to attack Mr. Inquisitor again. Mr. Inquisitor will attempt to parry. Damn it. Mr. Mutant will attack. What was the damage on him? There we go. It was +5? Shit. Yeah, +5. The good news, that doesn't get through his armor and toughness.
Yay.
Sadly, he's now infected with every plague Nuggles ever created.
Didn't get through his armor and toughness.
Camilla!
Okay, so my gun is jammed, correct? Can I unjam it and shoot in the same turn?
Unjamming takes a full round, but I'll say you also have a plasma pistol you can switch to.
Well, then I'll just take out the other gun. Is this guy right here? Am I...
Yeah,
that guy? Is he not in melee?
That is correct. He's not in melee with Inquisitor Vidar.
Do I have line of sight on him?
Yes, you do, and he's crouched.
Well, I'm going to try to shoot him anyway.
Okay. So that'll be at, what's the range on that? 30, so that'll be at +10.
But I get -10, so...
Right, -10 to everything, so it'll be flat. So DC is 35.
Fucking damn it.
You're cursed when it comes to dice.
Ever since Zeech decided he was going to take a liking to my character, it's been nothing but terrible.
Maybe if you start praying to Zeech, he will forgive you, and you can start rolling well.
No, I'm
like
on a redemption path with the Emperor. I can't afford to fall off the boat.
They will, however, have taken note that you interrupted their meal, and will howl.
There's a lot of howling going on over here.
That's one less person eating my friend, darn it.
And
2 less
3 more
people
eating
my
you.
friend. Wait, 3 less people eating my friend.
Oh, God.
Leroy Jenkins! Second
So
party
they get
member dead.
charge and gain a bonus. Oh, Christ.
Or they could all... Oh, my God.
Well, I guess I'm done for the night.
Do we have
Camilla may attempt to dodge or parry at least one of the attacks.
Which is more advantageous?
Does that...
In your case, dodge.
Yeah.
I just pictured she takes a shot, misses, they all just straight up jump from Cohen's dead body, and they just start chewing on Camilla instantly.
Oh,
All right, you avoid one of the attacks.
I might survive this. Maybe.
Nom, 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 nom.
And let me just confirm. I think it would just be a flat 1d10. Okay. As they claw at you with, actually these are natural, the mutant weapons. So yeah, they get +3. So they have long, sharp fingernails that they start clawing at her with and ripping into her flesh. And with her toughness and armor, that will be 6 and 3.
I'm still alive, guys.
So she's heavily wounded now. 6 of 15 total wounds.
I'm okay. Emperor bless you.
As they rip chunks of your armor and flesh off.
Emperor bless you. Might as well go down with the grace of the Emperor.
Now I think Cohen got off well. She didn't start to get eaten until she was dead. She was not being eaten alive.
Indra. The new Veda.
Just put the gun to your head. There's not much else to do at this point.
Nice.
Since you're at a -10, that will hit Carmilla.
What?
What?
Roll damage.
Really?
You're at -10 from your fear effect, shooting into melee, which is a further -20. Roll damage.
Scout, just run. Once it gets to your turn, just run.
You sure about that?
What's the damage?
No, sorry. Roll 1d10 plus 3.
If you do any more than
plus 2.
Oh, well, that's.
So the good news is that is absorbed by the armor and toughness. The bad news is you just shot your teammate. It's like Veda all over again.
Joe, I hate you right now.
Okay, Joe, from this point on, you're no longer allowed to play characters with V in their name.
Joe, just despite... Oh, Bobo, you need to create your next character with a name of V.
Oh no, my next character should be a Vindicari assassin then, just to see what happens.
All right.
You guys roll 1. I don't like that.
It should be Vivian, the Vindicare assassin.
Sorry.
What?
The victorious Vindicare assassin.
Yes.
We'll just add V adjectives.
But the Inquisitor declares, "Excellent shot, Ariana." Or Ariane. Fuck.
Okay.
Excellent shot, Ariane. Very well done. But now I must save Carmilla. So he's going to accept the attacks of opportunity from both the psychos and charge the
Miss. For the love of the Emperor, miss.
Going to consume one of his dodge actions to try and avoid. He doesn't succeed. That would have succeeded if it were a parry. Fuck. And I declared the dodge.
It would have been pretty epic to see this guy in power armor, like, parry away a weapon as he's running away.
I think one of those at least doesn't make it through his armor.
Except the other does.
Well, yeah. But he's wearing power armor and he's got toughness.
Yes, the thing is about this particular poison.
Oh, it's poison. Right.
Toxic quality, yeah. But I think, yeah, that'll be okay. I can just see him doing that to his power armor too.
So I take it he confirms the Righteous Fury?
What Righteous Fury?
10 plus 5.
Those were the attack opportunities against him. This is his attack on the Haunter. That was the Haunter's dodge, which I say he's going to have a penalty, so there's a plus 11, I think? Yeah. Let me double check that. Yeah, power armor plus power blade. Slink.
Ouch.
And slices into that haunter something fierce.
Can't imagine those things wearing much armor.
There you have it.
I just can't help but notice that the informant is standing across the room from me.
Yep.
So I think I know what I'm
You're
going to do.
Aim for
I'm
his
going to
head.
shoot him in the face again. Another semi-automatic burst. He's within base range, so no penalty there. And I think that's a hit. At least one.
Okay, so you had...
I have a
yeah.
45. That's 2 hits, right?
Well, no, because it's negative 10 for anything at medium range or more.
It's not at medium range.
Yes,
It's within, no, it's not.
your
17.
range increment is 30, right?
Yes.
So close range is 15.
Oh, medium.
And he got his dodge anyway.
Man.
You're down to your last bolter in the clip.
Yes.
Or magazine.
Yeah.
Psychos.
Let me guess. Oh no, that's not what I expected them to do.
One misses, one succeeds. Attempt your dodge. Or your parry if you wanna.
Whatever's higher. Oh, shit.
Oh, so close.
There's the 9 to my 99.
Oh.
Roll toughness. So much fail. So 2 on top of...
Oh, GG.
Vindra is heavily wounded.
Okay. You just gotta run. You just gotta leave your Inquisitor to die.
Or you might have to roll up a new character.
Hey, he fixed the jam in his gun at last.
Yay.
All of his buddies pop out of cover again to take their shots. On Vindra.
And all but one fails.
Oh, they couldn't fail.
Vindra, you've already attempted your dodge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad I'm behind cover right now. In fact, I don't think anyone but that one psycho can see me, and maybe the informant as well.
All right. Someone want to quick tell me where a 23 hits?
23. I think that's one of the arms.
Let me...
No, it's a body hit.
Oh, it's a body hit? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I use a modified hit location chart that includes groin.
Oh, cool.
Maybe a little too Fallout-y, but I like it. So impact to the body. You may only do a half action on your next turn, Vindra, if you get a next turn.
Dead.
No, Vindra. I said Vindra. I did say Vindra, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Camilla.
I don't know what to do.
You could stand there and get eaten.
The logical thing would be to attempt to take a step back and then shoot one of them. But I don't know if that's really the logical thing. I don't use guns. I'd be stabbing these guys if I was playing my character.
Well, she's still kind of in a poor mental state right now, so give me a roll for willpower. And if you get a really big failure, I'm just going to say what she does.
table flip. I hate this game.
I hate this game because it has no healers.
She's going to set her pistol to overload and drop it.
Idiot! Are you trying to blow up yourself and the Inquisitor?
Now roll a disengage roll.
She's dead. I'm gonna just call it right now. Especially if I roll a D1000, not a 100. Call it! Zeech! I swear to God!
One off from Zinch, but
Close enough. I'm knocking on his door one of these times.
Just make an offering already. That's the only way you're gonna roll well at this point.
aha! Wait, what's that on the ground? It's lower.
I'm taking you with me, bastard.
Attempt to dodge, please.
Ooh, 55.
Me?
Yep.
That has to be the cutest chew
Oh.
I've ever seen.
Yay! You don't get nommed on. Dindra,
Well, that's good, but I'm pretty sure I explode, so I don't know.
half action only.
Do I have, like... I have nothing, do I?
You have a half action.
Disengage! No, don't disengage. That's dumb.
There's no way she can disengage. Even if she tries to get away, she's still in melee contact. with
I
somebody.
shoot one of them. It doesn't fucking matter because it's gonna miss.
There, Veda. There.
Wait! You can
This is
shoot
a
yourself.
sub-revolver, isn't it?
You can always shoot yourself.
Inquisitor, willpower? Keeps getting his willpowers. Perception?
Fail.
Oh no.
Doesn't see the plasma pistol.
If you
I'm killing another Inquisitor! Yay!
I will rage quit.
No,
I swear I will.
what you did earlier was that you killed an Inquisitor agent. You didn't kill a full-on Inquisitor.
Close enough.
All right. I was trying to save his fate point for later, but I'm using it. Yeah, I'm using it now. Okay.
Please don't have me kill another member of the Inquisition.
He grabs one of the hunters and throws it away.
I thought it was going to
Which-
explode.
Is enough to kill that one.
Yay.
Oh, it looks like my internet hicked up.
You're good.
Well, no, my Hamachi seemed to have shut down and just rebooted itself.
Yeah, I noticed there was a moment of lag there, but all the numbers just came through. I'm gonna test.
Okay. Weird.
I have a problem.
Did you see that?
Not yet.
Oh, it went through on my screen.
I just sent the word testing.
Nothing on map tools yet for me.
I didn't see that either. Maybe
Okay,
restart the server.
Oh, right now it says none of you are connected.
I'm gonna disconnect and then reconnect.
Yeah, disconnect and reconnect. Okay. I think-
Actually, I might be killing Inquisitorial Agent number 2 anyway.
Oh yeah, you are playing one.
I'm pretty sure she's dead. I just have a feeling.
Marianne?
Yes. I don't know.
God damn it. You have line of sight on this guy. He is in melee with Findra.
Yeah, I'm considering that. Okay, let me...
That last bolter shell goes right into Vindra.
I'm dead anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot the psycho. This one. In
Okay.
case it wasn't clear.
Roll a one. Close
Very
enough.
Nice.
Okay, so
He
12
dodged.
damage. Dodged? No! Why is everyone dodging my hits?
And your clip is at 0.
Yes. Well, they said I didn't hit Indra.
Well,
Their
you're shooting.
turn. Indra, you would get to attempt to dodge. Vindra, you get to get attacked. So that is now rending on the, where's the 36 hit? That's lower body. That's the gut. And rending. Okay. You are now at a further -10 to all tests. You're at -20 to all tests, and you have a permanent -1 to your armor to the torso.
Oh, you're not dead yet.
Let me tell you about where I touch little girls. I mean, what?
Picard, no!
You all fetch straight into that. Vindra is having a rotten day, though. My goodness.
My grandma's baby told me this would always end badly.
Furious Assault. That's another success. 32 hits in the left arm. You are now at -5, rending to the arm. Oh, I forgot it's diseased too, so I haven't actually. I should roll your toughness. You're fucked.
Does she melt? Is that how it's gonna be?
A bloody and very painful-looking furrow is opened up in the target's arm. The target takes 1d10 levels of fatigue and vomit all over the place in agony. He drops whatever was held, and the limb is useless until medical attention is received. The target is also suffering blood loss. It's not that it matters. The disease is fatal.
So before she can fall unconscious, she dies.
Her heart stops.
Oh dear.
I hope you have a backup character, Scout.
I am not going to lose this character.
Brutal.
I have decided.
That's why you run away and leave us to die.
Carmilla, roll 1d10 plus 1d10.
I don't like the sound of this.
Roll 20. Roll 20.
Yeah, no shit. That's
Get Righteous Fury. Come on, Righteous Fury. Okay.
Oh, I'm not impersonating her anymore for some odd reason. Oh, derp.
Because the server reset.
That was my bad.
You're at exactly 0 wounds as the plasma crystal explodes.
I didn't even get a chance to dodge it again?
It's too wide. It's blanketing the area with plasma.
Yay, I killed Inquisitorial Agent number 2! I don't know why I'm excited about that. I should keep a tally.
I don't think that Vidar is dead at this point.
No, he's not dead yet.
Yet.
The informant, however, yay! Somebody managed to kill. Well, we already had killed the brute, or Ariane had, and the Inquisitor broke the neck of a haunter. But the exploding plasma, just the informant rose right up and said, "What's that glowing thing?"
Boom.
Stupid is what stupid does.
The fellow heretic was coming.
All right, Carmilla, you're slightly on fire, but still alive.
Aren't I unconscious at 0 wounds?
Nope.
This is not D&D.
This Dark Heresy, it gets brutal and more brutal the further you get from 0.
As you just saw with me.
Yeah, you only fall unconscious, Brooke, when you get enough fatigue points that exceed your toughness bonus.
Or if it specifically says you fall unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I can shoot in melee, right?
Yep. Your Milsa pistol's still jammed.
Oh, shit.
You have to roll to unjam.
What sort of melee weapon do I have? Can I just attempt to, pistol whip them? One of them?
Yeah, you could make that attempt. And I think Carmilla's in not a frame of mind to say no to that idea.
Pistol whip! This is when I get a good roll for something stupid.
Well, let's see if they dodge it. Yeah.
Damn it! Oh! I didn't think I was going to roll that good. I just knew I was going to roll good.
Well, here's the good news. Well, wait, maybe it's not good news yet. Yeah, it's good news. It burns. It burns. So he's not going to get that far because you both get an attack of opportunity.
So I get to attempt to pistol whip him again?
Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll the damage. So 1d10 is all you roll.
I'm going to Righteous Fury.
You.
Close.
Okay. Yeah, you bop him with your pistol as the Inquisitor slices him in half with the power sword.
I don't care. At least I got to pistol whip someone.
The other one runs the other way.
I suppose we don't get attacks of opportunity on him, do we?
Your attack of opportunity was on the one guy, so the other one manages to get away.
I'm okay with that. I'm, on fire still.
It's more just smoldering at this point.
Now you know how Krios feels.
Come, Carmillo, we must go assist... Oh, Vindra, too. You foul heretics! Ah!
Miss.
I'm starting to think I'm not very good at my job.
Why are you guys trying to get my team killed?
We're not.
Righteous Fury! Confirmed!
Oh, yeah.
27.
Is it sad that what we've been seeing so far, that McKyson, no matter how much we hate him, seems to be the only effective Inquisitor we've met?
This Inquisitor's doing fine. I mean, he lost 2 of his bitches, but teammates, subordinates, whatever. He doesn't even remember what they look like anymore. Marianne.
Well, I guess I'm going to shoot that last psycho. Wait, no. Can I put away my bolt pistol and then take out my Inferno pistol and then still shoot?
You can drop, yes. So you'll have to pick it up again when you're done, or else you'll be leaving it here on the floor.
Okay, well, I'll do that. Inferno pistol time. This is at medium range, I believe. No, wait, no.
Yeah, he's 5 meters, so he's still close range.
Okay. Do I get plus 10?
Yep.
Okay.
Kill him!
Oh my god.
That's not gonna do it.
It's not.
I would laugh if you shot the Inquisitor.
I feel like we've had a disproportionately high amount of low rolls for the people on my side. Actually, just in general, we've had a really high amount of low rolls. But whatever. So I guess that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
How many shots do Inferno pistols get?
3.
3? Okay.
So Psycho, being psychotic, attacks the Inquisitor.
Leroy Jenkins!
Inquisitor parries. Yes, he does. Because he's parrying with a power weapon, he successfully destroys the Psycho's weapon.
Awesome.
Psycho is now unarmed. Psycho is still psychotic. Despite being unarmed, he will still continue to attack the closest target in melee. That's the rules.
He punches the Inquisitor's power, breaks his head.
The snipers pop up for their next wave.
And only the Inquisitor's in line of sight.
Potentially me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do a dodge?
One of those hits.
Dodge! The opposite of a dodge.
She seems pretty dead. Yeah.
It's only 7
Wait, no.
wounds.
So 48 hits right leg. So
I'm just crippled on top of emotionally unstable.
-6. So impact, -6 to the leg. Several of the tiny bones in the target's foot snap like twigs with cracking noises. Target must make an immediate toughness test or permanently lose the use of her foot. Toughness test at -10.
Plus my already -10?
No, the -10, that's there is all. So, hey, what do you, oh no. Oh.
No.
Well, that foot's no longer any good.
Does she have any faith?
No, she doesn't.
Well, she's in trouble.
And 2 levels of fatigue put her right at the cusp of unconsciousness. And let me just find the rules. When you have a leg that's no longer working,
I'm not going anywhere, I would imagine.
I got the rules.
Okay. Certain critical effects permanently losing a limb to avoid this.
I'm on a roll for killing inquisitorial agents. Or at least severely maiming them.
Yeah.
What are the rules for when you're missing particular body parts?
201 in the core rulebook. It's counted as like a lost foot. Minus 20 to skills and characteristic tests that rely on mobility for a lost
Such as
foot.
dodge.
Yeah.
And reduce movement speed by half permanently.
And so your movement speed is going to be only 2.
Oh, whatever. She's gonna probably die by the end of this, so.
Just be happy we didn't lose a leg.
You know, at least losing a leg or having a giant gash in my arm seems like the way to go out. This just seems painful.
Your turn.
You can always ask the Haunted to come back and finish eating the leg.
There's no an immediate threat of you right now, so you could try fixing your gun.
I think I'm going to just crawl to try to put myself in better cover. Good night. Night, Mom.
You
But I don't know if
forward,
So
if you could just move 4 by default. If you want to roll toughness, I'll let you try to run, which would allow you to move, I think 12. Yeah, and thing is, if you fail that though, you'll go unconscious.
I'm dead either way.
I just see her just hopping really quickly across the field.
You're still at -10.
Yeah? Her toughness is... Damn it.
That moment
I was thinking
should live in infamy. I like that. Yeah, her toughness is beat. Damn it.
I was thinking her toughness was Tyrion's, and if her toughness was Tyrion's, she would have succeeded. She would have been headed back this direction.
That way. Sorry. Okay. So she hobbles a bit and then plunk.
Chalk that up for Inquisitorial Agent number 2 down.
Let's take this into account. If neither Ariane or the Inquisitor notice Camilla where she went,
Oh my god.
Oh god, she's dead too. Well, let's go. Really?
Yes, really.
By the might of the Masters of the Galaxy.
Damn it!
You're not He-Man!
He seems to be preparing another prayer, holding his sword up high, and uttering in doesn't quite sound like High Gothic, but it's a very ornate language. Ariane?
I'd be a penalty to shoot into melee. So instead of doing that, I'm going to run up here. And before I go any further, I'm going to look around the corner.
Okay, give me your awareness. You can see the tops of their pointy hats just sticking out from the edges of the boxes.
Okay.
You're screwed. You should be running away.
There's nowhere to run to. Oh, I forgot my bolt pistol. Can I pick it up before I move?
You did a run.
I did a run. That's true. Okay, well, I'm gonna... How far did I move? 12?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go back.
No, you can't do that yet.
No, I didn't. I said before I go any further, I didn't run my full move.
But you'd already moved, and I revealed these characters to you because you moved.
Yes, I'm not undoing my move. I'm using the rest of my move.
I'm gonna say you wouldn't have been able to spot these guys if you're running out and looking around. Yeah. So.
Okay, then I will stay there.
Yeah. Psycho is Psycho, so Psycho attempts to hit. Vidar will not dodge or attempt to parry at this time. Oh, fuck's sake. And
this guy punches hard.
Toughness roll. Oh shit, you're right. He's disarmed. Thank you for reminding me. So he doesn't get that amount of damage. He actually...
Isn't it like 1d5 minus 2 or something?
Let me take a quick look.
Or 1d5 minus 1.
So with his strength bonus, it would still be... Yeah, so it doesn't get through the armor. And ignore that 19 entirely. That 19 did not happen. Actually, no, the 19 did happen. Because he still gets serious assault, even if all he is doing is banging his fists against thermoplast. So, yeah, he's bam, 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 ha-ha. This isn't working. Well, I don't care. I'm psychotic. Ha-ha.
I'm the conductor of the poop train. God, I love Creek.
Oh shit.
Goodbye, Carmilla.
They still shot me?
Not shot, nommed.
Yeah, there's still a hunter.
Fast. That's okay, I pretty much already had chalked her death up to being Inquisitorial Agent number 2 down, so... At my hands, so...
Yeah, I'm just happy I didn't have a character die on me from friendly fire. Again.
Oh, yeah,
Vindra was the one...
Vindra what, sorry?
Was she the one who did the shooting into melee and hit a friendly target?
Yes.
Or was she the one that got shot by a friendly?
I think that Corinne got shot. And then Vindra shot.
I can't keep it straight. Joe
I
should
don't
not
know.
be allowed. Be named
Never give me a
character.
stub revolver again.
Why do you have so much trouble with that one gun? I have a stub revolver, and it works well for me. How does one specific in-game item cause you so much bad luck?
I don't know.
Oh. Shit.
Okay. Ariane, your turn.
Okay, I go back for my bolt pistol now.
Yep.
I think that's 8 movement there to go pick it up. So let me...
Pretty sure you were right here.
I was still in this area.
I'm pretty sure you stepped forward to shoot this guy. I think it was a 12 total movement that got you to where you are.
I did not step out of the boxes, actually. I was around here, I think.
Well, in any event, it's going to be a full round to move.
Yes.
And
I guess I'll
give
pick up
me
my bolt pistol.
an awareness.
Awareness. I think that's a bare fail.
Well, no, it's you will succeed in this case because you get plus 30 to 51, so it's 81 by default. But you would have got a bonus anyway because there's a great big glowing hole in reality right here.
Okay then. That isn't where my bolt pistol is it?
Just a couple of meters away from it.
Okay. What else is going on around here, Kit? There's a hole in reality.
Greg, a demon from freaking Sludnash is talking about great and mysterious hole. Shall we?
Reloading. Antra continues to nom.
Somebody save me, gosh darn it.
Oh, you're already dead.
No, you're dead.
No one knows that you're there. Anyway.
66 equals 66.
Yeah, she's cheating.
We don't need more invoking of chaos gods.
All right, Ariane. The Inquisitor will grab you with his free hand. Do you put up a resistance?
No, but Ariane will say, wait, my bolt pistol.
Wait. Really? Wait, my bolt pistol? Not, oh my god, Inquisitor, there's a great big freaking hole in the wall of reality?
We can worry about that later.
Really? Priorities. But you're not putting up a resistance to the fact that he's grabbed you, though, right?
No, I won't. But remember, I do have the fearless talent.
Okay. Roll agility to grab your bolt pistol.
Succeed with flying colors.
Nope. Unless I have
Okay.
a bonus.
No, your agility is 36. And so, that's the last that she'll remember before we return to her in 2 weeks' time.
If I don't have my bolt pistol in 2 weeks' time, it's going to be hell.
Never mind the fact that there's, a glowing portal and then you black out when an Inquisitor in power armor grabs you. Never mind, all of that. Just bolt pistol. Oh, my fucking bolt pistol. It's like we got the second coming of Evelyn. Now all we have to do is do a Medicaid test to save someone's testicle, and then do a Medicaid test on yourself and kill yourself. Evelyn had to burn a fate point because she killed herself doing a self-Medicaid.
I suppose that I can always get a new bolt pistol for like 250 thrones, but that thing was a sacristan bolt pistol. It's not just any old bolt pistol.
380 thrones.
Yeah. Also, like a status symbol within the Ordo Hereticus or Holy Ordos period. Whatever. At least I've got the expensive gun. And I've got all the ammo for the bolt pistol.
So, welcome to our weekly game, or welcome back, rather, to our weekly game, Scout.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2 weeks' time, we're going to reintroduce Fungi to the group as well. and then have everybody join back together to wage bloody war against demons and heretics and bears. Oh my!
Well, if Inquisitor Vidar didn't get my hilt pistol after I explicitly said to get it, then obviously he's a heretic. There's just no other explanation.
Well, I hope everybody had fun, but since it's 1 a.m. and I actually was supposed to be in bed at midnight, I really have to go. So thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. I'm disconnecting the server and quitting the call, and I hope to see you all at time for more fun.
Same here.
Okay. I'll
Good
see you guys
night.
later.